Hello, hello. So you are you're ready to start writing your essay. This is part 8 of the video, and you should have completed all of your worksheets, worksheet 1, worksheet 2, worksheet 3. You should have your thesis, which includes your literary elements you're going to look at, and you found quotes from the novel and all that good stuff. And so now you're ready to start drafting your essay. So these slides and this video just have some tips and some ways and shows you how you should organize it. So the first thing I have on here is an outline for your passage analysis essay. So your introduction should have a hook. That's something to grab your reader's attention. Give some background, introduce the book in general, and then the passage that you're focusing on, and then your thesis. And your thesis is the same thing that you have at the top of worksheet 3 and the same thing that you have on worksheet 1 in number 5. So you have that. So in To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee uses character, symbolism, and imagery to show that coming of age means learning the world is a dangerous place and we all need to learn to counterfeit, whatever it is. So that's where you have your thesis. And then in the body of your essay, and you can do this as a 5-paragraph essay, but it probably should be more than that. So you're going to have a couple different body paragraphs. So you're going to have your first literary element. So let's say if you're looking at character. So, and then if you're looking at character, you're probably going to be looking at more than one character. So that's more than one paragraph. So you're going to have your topic sentence. You're going to have a quote from the novel and you're going to explain it. Then you're going to have another quote from the novel. Then you're going to explain it. All right. And then you're going to do the same thing for your second body section and your third body section, and then your conclusion. So you guys can pause it, look at this some more if you want. You can always come back to this when you're actually writing your essay. But I want to talk a little bit more about how to include quotes. So quotations are powerful pieces of text, evidence that can be used to support your literary analysis. However, quotations must be integrated into the body of your analysis smoothly and carefully so that it is clear how the quoted text relates to the logical flow and of ideas in your writing. So as you choose quotations for literary analysis, remember your purpose for quoting. Your paper develops an argument about what the author of the text is doing, how the text works. So you're saying what Harper Lee is, how she's using these literary elements to teach us what you say the theme is, or to tell us about what you say the theme is. You use quotations to support this argument. That is, you select, present, and discuss material from the text specifically to prove your point or to make your case. In much the same way a lawyer brings evidence before the jury. So you're saying, Harper Lee is saying this about life, and I know that because look what she says right here. And then you pull up a quote. Quoting for any other purpose is counterproductive. So remember, the point you're trying to prove is your thesis. So choose your quotes and edit them carefully. You don't need to put in a whole huge long passage. You can do a short passage, be concise, be clear. So this is a way of incorporating quotations. You can do a transition, a lead-in, a quote, and commentary. You're kind of making like a little bit of a sandwich. So you transition into your quote, and then you have like a little, so transitional word, phrase, or clause can be used to begin your quote. The type of transition will depend on how the quotation follows from the previous idea. Some commonly used transitions are for example, in addition, as a result, regardless, and after all. And then you're going to give some background for the quote. So you're going to say like maybe where it was, like Jem was walking down the street, whatever, and he had to go at Mrs. DeBoe's house, whatever it is. And then you quote it. Mrs. DeBoe's yelled out at him, you quote it, and then you explain how that quote is relevant and how it relates to the theme and your thesis. So here's an example. Jem never loses his calm as he reads to Mrs. DeBoe. Scout observes that. So the, for example, was our little transition, and then we had our lead in. So Jem never loses his calm. And then we have the quote. Through the weeks, he had cultivated an expression of polite and detached interest, which he would present to her in answer of her most blood-curdling inventions. And then we have your own analysis. So you guys can see just that highlighted portion is the stuff from the book, and then your own words are making a nice little sandwich around them. You can look through the rest of these slides for some other tips, and that is how you should include quotes. And this is your outline for the essay. So get writing. Bust out your Chromebook, open a new doc, type it up. Don't forget to revise and edit, and I look forward to reading your beautiful essays. Thank you.